Hey, what's up, Jeff? Quick demo video for you for your flagship staff. I custom etched these in a Sith theme from Knights of the Old Republic. So we'll go over them one at a time, but they were etched identically. All right. So we'll go over this one first. I mean, they're both installed with Proffie B2s with CCSabers LED pixels in here. And then you've got the aluminum dual tactile switches from Robert Sotomayor in each of these. So your top switch, that will be your activation, and then your bottom switch will be your auxiliary. So you could just see that etch. I know you've seen some pictures. That's what I did for the shrouds and in between the shrouds. This is just the first line from the Sith code that peace is a lie, there is only passion. That's written in Arabic all around this ring. And then this is basically like the handle is like a Revan in a Sith theme. You can see that. Just like that. All right. Now I etched these shrouds to kind of match the 4 shrouds that you bought from here, from Origin, I believe, right? I wanted these to match up right. Not be exactly the same, but just have a matching feel to them so that when you swap these out, everything kind of lined up. So I do have all 4 of these here, just showing the one because they all look the same. All right, so we'll put these back. These have been weathered as well. They just use a slightly different weathering process than I used on mine, which I'll be going over because I'll be doing an etching tutorial soon, and then showing how I weather too, just the way I do it. But to get to your chassis, what you want to do is just unscrew the handle here. Take the handle off, and then here's your chassis. You got your Proffie board up here. You do not have to take the Proffie out of the board shelf to get to your SD card or to get to your micro USB slot. All right, so you can do it all from that board sitting right there. And then you've got a removable battery. Spring side is your negative right here. And then you've got 28mm Smuggler's Elite, the Smuggler's Elite speakers in both of these guys. So we'll fire this one up first.
My ally is the Force.
So we've got all 41 of your sound fonts on here, man. So of course you got motion controls. If you didn't want to use that, you could just tap the activation button up here. Auxiliary down here. We'll throw a blade in it real quick. As you probably know, these take 1-inch diameter blades, and then we'll lock your blade retention down too. So because of the way that I weathered your etching, I took the silver grub screws out of here for blade retentions, and I put dark ones in each so that it would just kind of match the weathering. We'll go to the next one. We'll just do a few of these, right? One more.
Vader can't stop me now. Nothing can.
And then we'll do your soundtrack, so you just hold your power for a second and let go. Nice and loud. Just like that. And we'll take the blade out of this guy. So this one's working just like it should. It sounded like we stopped on a Star Killer theme, so we'll try to do that on the other one as well. Take this blade out. And then we need to take the battery out of this guy so that we can go over the other one. Real easy to do. Come over here from the positive side and just pop the battery out with your finger like I like to do with most of my chassis. And then this slides right on just like this. While we've got this in our hand though, we'll go ahead and take this off. And we'll put your coupler on. So this comes off, obviously your speaker's back here. You can see there's plenty of room for sound resonance. And then here's your coupler. So I tied the coupler in with the Empire emblem all around. Your coupler does have, it's got 2 rubber grommets on either side just to help tighten down the staff. And then we'll come over here and we'll put this on for now until we go over the second one. One thing to note too is that on each of these sabers, we'll tighten down this coupler and that's what it looks like so far. On each of these sabers, it does matter which handle goes to which, right? So this handle on this saber needs to go to this upper piece, and this handle over here needs to stay with this saber. The reason for that is if you swap them, the etches the etches don't line up. It's just the way that the handles were made. So this one came with this saber, and that's how I etched it. That's how I put the pattern on. So it needs to stay with this saber. If you ever swap them, you'll see what I mean. They don't line up properly. So it's very easy to see if you accidentally ever do that. But anyway, here's that one that we just tested with the coupler, and we'll put that off to the side. And then you have an exact match with your etching over here. Start here. Just like that, exact match. Same dual tactile setup, CCSabers, and the same chassis as well. Mirror images of each other, right? Chassis right here, speaker, board placement's the same removable battery with your spring side being on the same side. So we'll throw a battery in this guy too. Auxiliary. Twist off. I'll throw a blade in it real quick too. And then I did the same thing with the grub screw for your blade retention on this guy. It just, like, to me, the dark one looked better, and it tied the top of the emitter into the whole saber. Probably won't use your blade retention on this one. This guy's pretty snug. Yeah. Blade lock up. I believe you have the same blade style for most of these, which is why you were able to get 41 sound fonts on here.
Can't stop me now.
This is the one. This is the one I think we stopped at on the last saber. So we'll do the music track for this one too. Yeah. This thing sounds loud. Just like that. And we'll take this blade out of this guy. So both of them are working like they should. Whoops. Both of them are working like they should. Let's attach this to the staff so that you can see what the staff looks like. Take the battery out of this first though, just like this. And we'll slide the handle back on. Now obviously when you take these off right here, you can interswap these bottom pommels with either saber. It doesn't matter which one goes to which. It's the actual etch on the handle that has to match the emitter that it goes to, right? And we'll take this and slide it on. And then with your O-rings on there, you could take it and line it up. Just like that. So basically when you have this staff configured, your switches are on opposite sides, right? Switches here, none here, just like that. But that's what it looks like all put together. I've actually never done a flagship staff before, so this was pretty cool. I have etched a coupler, but I didn't have the flagships to go with it. So hoping that you liked how this turned out. Let me know if you got any questions. If you don't, this guy will be put out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.